kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Because some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And how about this wide receiving core, Charles?
Well, I was at the hotel watching a little film, and you popped your head in and said, these receivers are pretty good from what I can tell. You're exactly right. Can't wait to see them do their thing out on the field.
And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
To throw is Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make it second and short. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Wilson going to give to Rawls. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a two tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the two tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see two tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a third down and 6 to go. Now the offense facing a 3rd and 6. On third down, Wilson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Lockett, Charles, was a bit of a warrior against the Rams. Although they lost, he sprained his knee in that game, returned, had a big 53-yard catch. Looked like it might help them to a comeback win, but they fell short.
Talk about playing with a little bit of heart, huh? Actually, a lot of heart. And Tyler Lockett is one of those.
There goes Thomas Rawls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rawls, 39 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They come out here in the I. Back to the air. Smith on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
First down, this is Rawls. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can...
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on third down and 9. Now it's Wilson. He's got time. And he's got the big tight end Graham. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. And the back goes into motion. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Okay, let's talk rookies here while we have a second. Who's impressed you through the first couple weeks of the new guys?
Well, a decent number of players, but I'm going to down focus a little bit here, okay? Because we've talked about the rookie quarterbacks, Dak Prescott in Dallas being one of them. But don't forget the runner, Ezekiel Elliott. He's really starting to come on. And then flip over to the defensive side. The San Francisco 49ers have played pretty tough in the first couple of weeks. DeForest Buckner out of Oregon, he's doing a really nice job on the defensive side.
And Corey Coleman, Will Fuller, a couple guys on the offensive side switching it back there. They've been really good.
They know how to find the end zone, don't they? They get there, and they get there in a hurry.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now they face a third down after the fumble on second down. A shotgun snap for Smith. And Hill with it over the middle. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And instead of punting it away, the offense wants to try to get the first down here on 4th. They're going to go for it. It's Smith. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to the right here to Wilson. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a second down.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Complete. Richardson has it. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On the ground, rolls. And he gets halfway there. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come out with one back and three tight ends. Offense looks to punch it in here from the one. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On first down, Smith. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Charles, switching gears, how about the Rams back in L.A.? Made their debut there, a winning one. They have one win and no touchdowns on the season. Their offense hasn't scored a touchdown.
That is some stat, and they'll be okay with that right now because there is one win in there. They'll be looking to jumpstart their offense, but that's their first win, actually first game, official game in L.A. since Christmas Eve, 1994. Were you even born then?
I was 11. It's caught inside the 25. Give him 30 yards there. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go up top again. Looking for Baldwin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cliff Averill in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here we go with Charles.
This is where you need to rely on your offensive line, and you tell the person carrying the football, no dilly-dallying around, no trying to hit the home run. Just hit the hole hard and get in there for a first down.
Interception. Here's Smith going underneath for Charles. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield at the 49. So the offense has it first and 10. On first and 10, Smith surveying the field. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. And by the way, we should probably give a congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings just opening a new stadium, US Bank Stadium, and they christened it with a 3-point victory.
And it's so great to look up and see all the old Vikings at the game and the fans enjoying it. That was fantastic. But how about Sam Bradford? The big move, the big trade, his first start, and it pays off in a huge way. He and Stephon Diggs have already made a big-time connection.
13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On first down, it's Smith. It's Hill, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it second down. To the air again, Smith. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll come out in the pistol. Smith throwing again. That is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. This is Ware. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They come out here in the I. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. After the run, Smith going to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now Wilson on second down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. Now the fourth-year man from Texas A&M, Christian Michael. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. All right, so the confidence here in the offense on fourth down, they're going for it. They run again with Michael. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 13 yards on the pickup. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Out to the right here to Wilson. It's a pickup of 19. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down.
And that catch there by Luke Wilson goes for a first down, and he's really developed and come on. Now, remember, Jimmy Graham, who was expected to be the key tight end for Russell Wilson, he was hurt most of 2015. Luke Wilson really jumped his game up.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They go again with Rawls. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this third down. Wilson, he's going to launch this thing. And this is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 40 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. They complete it to Hill. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that'll make it 2nd and 10.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. 2nd and 10, Smith again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So the D-line's going to spread out. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a good gain.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a first down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And here we go on 1st and goal. They'll run it with West. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by...
Bass stills in the building, flash the camera. I'ma drop the hammer. Things done changed, the hip-hop, sizzle and bob.